Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to my Hearthstone, another week from Tavern Brawl, and this week, Clockwork Card Dealer are standard again. Tinkertown Gnomes are testing their prototype card bot, Optimatron. The card you draw on turn 1 will be a 1-cost card, if you have one. On turn 2, a 2-cost card, etc, etc. Demon Hunter, because, no class-specific quests, so we default to Demon Hunter, get him level 60. No real strategy past I guess turn 4-ish. I mean, it's really just 1 2 3 4 kind of through 6 until you get to 7, and or until you get to 8, and then it's just like, well, just play big stuff every turn. There's no real synergy, I think, after turn really kind of turn 6-ish, because like the whole point of the this guy is to try to maybe draw a higher cost minion for this to potentially pull out in terms of cheating something out from the hand. But yeah, I think beyond turn 4, really kind of maybe turn 3, not much strategy beyond that, because starts out with some some early minions that benefit, or there's the 1-mana minion that benefits from attacks, and trying to build that up a little bit in the first couple turns, and then after that, there's that kind of pseudo maybe pull a demon out from your hand kind of thing, and after that it's like, well, yeah. Oh, I realized I didn't take out Shadow Hunter Vol'jin. I guess we can keep him. We got the 1. We got a demon in hand, so that is good, because on turn 6 when we drop that minion, it's going to be able to go off. Oh, I should have tossed this guy back, because we already had the... Oh, it doesn't matter, really. I would have gotten some random other card anyways. So, let's see. 1 mana is... Okay. Squire, so ping and hit next turn. Alternatively, I guess I could... So, that's kind of tricky, because I can do this and then forces the ping. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack here, because, make my opponent deal with the removal. Unless Frostbolt. So, then I'd be sad. But it's probably likely. I guess I'll deal with this next turn. Actually, if they just Frostbolt me, I might just Hero Power and take it out. Because, yeah. Alright, so got them to skip their turn 2. Is it worth it? Meh. Alright, so that can go out. This can also potentially cheat something out, kind of cheeky, right? So, given my hand right now, I might just do this, and it's going to pull out the other 5-mana minion, right? Alright, what was this? Spend 5 mana on spells, reduce the cost of a spell in your hand. Okay. Well, that rush is kind of moot. I guess I can bounce this back to potentially rush it, because I don't think if I do this, it's going to really get the outcast to really go off. There's that trait too, so. Fireball, just a face. Interessante. Interessante indeed. Alright, so we're going to do this and pull out the, this guy. Pulls the demon. That's, well, is this the demon? No, it's not. Alright, well, that's kind of a bummer, because now I don't have a demon to pull, with my 6-drop, but whatevs. Oh, second Fireball. Interesting. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Double Fireball, have both of them in hand. And they're, well, at least one of them is gold. Alright. I guess I play that to threaten the big D. Could Frostbolt this, because we still haven't seen their... Have we seen their 2? They had 2 1s, which is interesting. But I don't think we've seen their 2. Alright. Fair enough. Interesting. That's kind of a weird deck. Let's go ahead and bop here. Throw this chum, I suppose. Alright. So, this is going to be interesting for my opponent. Certainly. Maybe not. No demon in hand. Sad boys. Alright. So we got the rush. This is kind of interesting, because then I can get a taunt. Divine Shield. Maybe I just play this out. They could trade, but it kills them the next turn unless they do something with their mana. Or they just leave it because it's frozen already. So it's like, that's... Alright, another Welly. Double... What? This guy's cray. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's kind of funny because it's not really going to do a whole lot for me. So this is kind of interesting. I mean, this comes off next turn. They have 9 damage on board. They already double fireballed. Could have double frostbolt. This deck is kind of bananas, like BANANAS bananas. I could go with the Talon that will eat 2 hits plus a rush, which will give me some extra taunts to maybe save this for face. I think I might like that. That's reasonable. I'll go ahead and just bop for the extra taunts. They already flame struck. Ping flame strike number 2 is reasonable. Or a sleepy dragon. Alright. This certainly... Ooh, Rush Boy. I guess go Rush Boy. That was a funny sound. I've never played that card before. Alright. Well, I can't say that this deck is good, but I can't say that my opponent's deck was good. It was reasonable. But just very interesting that my opponent got double Welly, double Fireball. Where the whole gimmick is that you draw, you know. So I guess they could have well, no, because both of them are 4. So my opponent drew 4. I mean, maybe there's some in their hand. But it was interesting that they had double Fireball, they had double Water Elemental. I'm pretty sure none of those were generated, right? I mean, obviously, yeah, they can skip certain cards that are certain whatchamacallits, mana slots in the deck. We saw a 1. They had 2 1s. Did not see their 2 if they had a 2. Did we see their 3? Can't remember. They had 4 4s, which is interesting. Don't remember the seeing a 5. They had a Flame Strike at 7. Deep Freeze, is that a 6? Can't remember if that's a 6 or is that more. Anyways. But yeah, I mean, this deck kind of has... I mean, I feel like there's better ways to build this deck, like once you get to the late game part of it. I chose to build where I just completely ignore other cards in here. So, like, this actually worked out for me, I think, to be honest. I gave up a 3-3 for a 6-7 with Taunt. That was reasonable. The reason I put in the Talon was to hopefully hit, like, a demon, right? Well, actually, no, we're not gonna. We're only going to draw the 12. I didn't realize that. That's just poor deck building on my end, which makes sense. And there's not even a demon 10, so I couldn't even play these things if I wanted to. So that's... I mean, the taunt's fine, but the draw the highest card. Because the other thing that I was thinking about, like, you know, trying to dig for a demon, and there's not a lot of big demons, right? That's the problem with this deck, or at least I don't have any big demons. Maybe there's some bigger ones that I'm missing. Sure. Yeah. Certainly, yeah. There's some bigger demons that I'm certainly missing that could make this better. Oh, 13. That would get pulled by. That would work. But and then how about on this end? Therodon, yeah, well, getting that pulled into the field would be reasonable. Actually, that might work with it's going to be hard to like get the rest of your cards out of hand unless you do all spells with the Vol'jin. But with my limited card pool, certainly should take that out. I mean, yeah. And then what would put it in there? I don't know. Put something else in there. I don't think I have any more. Oh, this is a demon. Oh, but it's 8. I mean, it's not gonna get pulled by the thing. So I don't know what else to add to this deck. Sure, here you go. You can be in here too, or actually this guy. The reason I didn't put in the Cthulhu is because the pieces could mess up my curve there. But yeah, I don't know. Like this kind of works, right? Like threaten some early aggression. Although the Ardent Squire kind of countered it. I did get to make my opponent skip their 2 to hero power it, and then I still had follow-ups afterwards. This could probably be a little bit stronger for the strategy. I picked this just for like, if for some reason my opponent couldn't like, hit over taunts. If I especially if I go first, right, this can potentially deal with a 1-mana minion unless they have like Divine Shield or Stealth or whatever. To leave this up on the board still, and then this will also, it'll get drawn, it'll be outcast, I'll have an attack. On 3 mana against my opponent's 2 mana minion is probably going to be able to kill whatever, and then this leaves this up again. And then this is kind of a similar thing. It's just, something impact the board immediately. If this is still up, it just keeps getting in chip damage. It summons the taunts afterwards to help protect again. And then it kind of gets into the, okay, let's try to cheese something big out now. And then with these 2 cards, and then this is kind of like, I don't know, I just need something on board. Maybe give something, maybe the random beast can be pretty cray. And then afterwards, it's kind of just like whatever comes up. So there's some thought to this deck. You can't argue against that. There's some thought. Whether it's good thought or not, whether it's strategic thought or not, that's questionable. But anyways, that's it for this week's Tavern Brawl. So until next time, thanks for watching.